Okay, and we are live. Hello, nobody's here, but just us chickens. So, hmm, I am gonna mute myself for a minute and finish my mush bar. Oh my god, my eye. I'm also gonna try to put that in chat though. Okay, let's go here. Okay.
On my nose. Oh.
Hello there, viewer. Welcome into Neuro Spicy Queer Collective. I'm Julian. I'm one of the co-founders. The other is the director and my partner of almost 17 years, V. And V is the one who got me into Second Life to begin with. There is going to be a Neuro Spicy Queer Collective location on Second Life. It's going to be a really great place for peer support and relaxation. We're going to have a meditation room and a freaking library full of like actual resources that we've worked on. So, yeah, it's going to be really good. And what we're doing right now is, look, we've got $10 raised of our goal of 500 for the month, supporting the Trans Empowerment Project. And we here at Neurospicy Queer Collective, we're a safe haven for anybody who's neurospicy and queer, and it's definitely valid to have self-diagnosis here. We definitely believe in the Trans Empowerment Project's mission, which is to center 2TIGE BIPOC people in support and employment and just, in whatever ways possible, because their lives are the hardest. And if you're not sure what those letters are, it's two-spirit, trans, intersex, gender expansive, and then Black, Indigenous, people of color. So yeah, the Trans Empowerment Project centers these people at the most, at every intersection possible, so they can get the help that is needed. Cause yeah, I'm on Medium right now, y'all, and aside from them absolutely bending over for AI, which I'm really upset about, because they were supposed to never be AIers there at Medium. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, there's so much going on. I don't know where I was connecting that. There was a connection. Maybe it'll come to me. But in any case, we're back on Second Life, and I don't have a really witchy outfit yet, but that's okay. I'll get around to it. This is the same avatar that we saw before. Yes, this is still Jade Carnelian. I'm gonna put back our Urban Fable tag on here. Just hit it, activate. You can also come over here and hit activate, I think, if it isn't already. This is V sending me contact cards of theirs. So that's good. Let's close that one back up. And now we've got our Herb and Fable HUD and meter on. I did have to, well, I didn't have to. I broke down and got a Velour Fantasy skin. They have a new line of skins called Celestia, and it's too pretty. I had to. I couldn't help it. So, yeah. Jade has Galaxia skin now, which is gonna just be really cool for doing makeup and stuff. I'm really excited about it. So, we are doing the onboarding. Now, the next part that came up was actually, I believe, getting your account set up on the website, which, yeah, yeah, that takes a little. I think we've already done all of these. I'm pretty sure we've done everything along here. I know I've been coming in and out of the tutorial area. You normally do that first time on SL. But we have other land that I can go to where NQC is going to be. And we already got water in the well. I think this was it. This was... No, this was customizing the avatar, which we already learned about. So let's keep on going, because I think we already went through there. Yep, that was meter and activities, so keep on keeping on. Pretty sure the next thing up was... Yep, website and game HUD. Here we go. Over here is one. And, yep, you've got your meter on. You've made your first Herb and Fable item. Great. The most enjoyed aspect of Herb and Fable are collecting the badges and learning about the real-life plants and herbs, rituals, and practices. To fully access these, we need to get you logged into the Herb and Fable website. Oh, hi, Bean. I was scratching my own baby. Do you not freak out on me? That would be great. I was scratching my own foot, Bean. I'm allowed to do that. Oh my god, Bean. Okay, so... I'm still finishing that mush bar, sorry. If it bothers you, let me know. Of course, it's always fine to lurk here, too. You never have to talk. So, here we go. We've got the HUD attached already. It's sparkling. We can open and close it by touching the center here. Right. Okay. Touch the icon that says Reset Login, and a dialog box will appear top right for you to enter your email address. It must be unique to Herb and Fable. It doesn't have to be the one that you use to sign up with SL, but it can be. It must be authentic or you won't be able to set your password. And use the link that appears in chat once you've submitted your email to set a password on the website. So, let's go over here. We're going to be touching the icon that says Reset Login, which is right over here. Create account, change email. So here's the box that comes up. I'm going to put in my... There we go. Oh, that email address is already in use. Really? I did not realize I used that one for Herb and Fable. Okay then. Well, let's try another one. Okay, there we go. We need to visit the page and enter the same email address, which, if you go over here to conversations and nearby chat, it will actually take you here. Okay. So, we need to go to the website, which let's see if I can bring that up for you, because it is really nice. It's definitely, it goes along with the game. You really need the website too. So let me do a new source here. And then we're gonna look at this one here. Okay. There we go. Here's the website. That's what it looks like. So you want to put in the email address that you just entered to be your email for the site. And then go ahead and do your research. Research. Do your reset. Let me go to... Okay, bear with me just a minute. There we go. Okay, we're gonna do... Okay. Okay. So we're gonna leave that one. Okay. Ugh. I might have to reset my other password because I'm probably gonna forget it now. Uh-huh. Or I might log in there. Leave that. Okay. Let's do it this way. I'm just gonna leave that one online. And then do this one on my phone. That way, maybe it'll keep me logged in both places. We'll see. Okay. Okay, so the next thing up is... Okay, there we go. And I can see now what it looks like. Let's see. I think I closed it. Yeah, let me bring up the one that I do use online. On my laptop anyway. Okay. So, just for... Wow, there have been a ton of sirens today. Like, so many sirens today. Okay, let's do add a source. There we go. Okay, for instance, this is Braze. And this is what it looks like, one of my other avatars. This is what it looks like when you log in. And you can go between all of these tabs. Bray has a lot of badges. Like a lot. These are the ones we have yet to get, though, of which there are a ton more. So, I'm excited. I do have a few of these that I haven't done yet, and I need to do. So, yeah, and you can see all of your general stuff here. Like, Bray was in the beta for Herb and Fable, so that's pretty cool. And, yeah, you can update with a profile pic and whatever, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the other thing on this screen is your pouch will be here. And I didn't realize you could do this at the beginning, but yeah. If you need any badges redelivered, you can visit the badge redelivery page. If you need any products you bought with Florin redelivered, which is the in-game game money, oh gosh, visit the Florin product redelivery page. Or if you want to see what's in your pouch, you here. And then, for instance, Bray has 121 items in her pouch. All of this is in Bray's pouch. I am a bit of a hoarder, so yeah. I think for Jade, we have two items. Yep, we have lemons and water. I don't even know if I got the hot water right. So I might have to go back and do that again. But yeah, that's the website, and you really have to get on there so you can keep track of your badges. Okay, let me get that one again. There we go. Okay. And then here we go. Our Fable website. Here's the login, email with the link. You can see the badges you're earning. Yeah, see, I should have a hot water badge, but I don't. Yeah, there it is. Hot water badge. Connection badge. Cool. Okay. Well, that's really awesome. And then, yeah, like I just showed you on your home area, you can see all of the badges you're earning and your current stats over on the right. You can see the tabs to your achievement on each of the 4 pathways. And then you can also see the contents of your pouch, which we also looked at, and get redeliveries in World of Badges and items that you might have bought with Florin, our in-game currency. We'll learn about Florins later. So, and then let's scroll over here to 7. Let's look at some of the other things on the H&F HUD while we're here, which is, this is the HUD down here on the left. So, if you touch the center logo, it'll hide and show the HUD. If you need to change your email or reset your password, it's the big one here. This is ways to get help when you need someone. You can also set a label for your meter. You can write anything in the label, maybe something you want others to know about you. You can set the label here. I don't think it has anything about set label. Oh, okay, remove and set label. Okay, so yeah, that's what that one was. You can set a label for your meter. Let's set a label. There we go. Let's do. There we go. And now that should actually show up. Where am I? On your meter. There I am. When you go to play mode, well, it's supposed to show up in there, but it didn't in the label. Or maybe I haven't fixed the right label yet. So that's cool. No problem. Okay. So yeah, you can choose or change your gender, which is only relevant to you. Um, yeah. You can choose the color of the writing of your meter text, which it'll come up here. Like, here, let's try coral. And then OOC means out of character, aka not currently playing. So if you want to show that you're not playing the game currently, you go OOC when you don't want your stats to decrease. And then remember to return to play mode when you are playing, or you won't get your XP and your stat increases. And over here at 8, you do not need to wear the HUD to play. You can detach it when you're not using it. And by doing right click, detach, it's that easy. But you must wear your meter to play Herb and Fable. So see, like right now, I'm not wearing my meter. I'm just out of character. So what I'd have to do is go back in and get to the Herb and Fable welcome pack down here at the bottom. And then I'd put my HUD back on. Okay, and then you can go to play mode. That's your meter. And then you can detach the HUD. And your meter will stay up. Yeah. Now, I'm going to go back to OC though, so I don't lose any more of my energy at all. Okay. I think we're done in here. Hmm. Teleporting. I've been doing that, but let's talk about it. Next, let's learn a little about getting around on this platform you're using called Second Life. You already found that you can walk around, you can also run and even fly, but we'll get to flying later. We don't want you to miss anything by flying before you can teleport. TP is short for teleport. Teleporting or TPing is going from one place to another quickly without having to walk or run or fly. Kind of like magic. You can TP from one location to another that is quite close, or that is far, far away on another region. And then it says, let's try it. Touch here to TP. So there's your chair again. Hit right click, teleport. OMG, where are you at now? Chill, you're just in the room next door to where you were. You TP'd here. You can use the door to get back. Okay, now let's get to making that lemon tea. Hmm, okay. It says, hey, well done for getting this far. Now let's make some lemon tea. So we should have lemons, water, and we should have hot water. Next, we're going to make tea. So let's go back to the sandbox and make sure our meter is on. Oh, wait, that's the wrong room. Wrong door. Sandbox was this way, I think. No, wrong one. This way. Sandbox. There we go. Okay, now. Okay, so in Second Life, rezzing basically means making something appear in the world. An avatar, object, or item has nothing to do with resurrecting here. If you played games like Fortnite or WoW, you might have heard it called spawning or dropping or placing there. Mm-hmm. Okay, so in order to res something in Second Life, you need to be somewhere you have permission to do that. Inside this fence is what we call a sandbox. In sandboxes, typically everybody is allowed to res, and there is a time limit as to how long your item will stay res before they will be returned to your inventory. Let's have a go. You were giving some address and told you'll be to hold them for later. It should be in the objects folder of your inventory. But they are. Just down a little bit. Okay. The hot water is in here. So we have to drag it out and touch it to take it into our inventory. Take. And we got 3 items of hot water. So this, I believe, we don't need any more. Oh, no, wait. Maybe we do. Maybe it's our kettle and it's not copyable, so we can take that with us. Okay. So, oops, wait a minute. Look, are you wearing the meter? If not, you must add it now. And I didn't, so I'm glad I'm doing this way. Let's go back. I just need to put it into play mode. There we go. Oh, pardon me. You should have picked up lemons, water bucket, rustic teapot, and an old kettle. Find them in your inventory in the objects folder. We already did res the water bucket. Okay. We did that. We got the lemons. Okay, that's the old kettle. We already got our hot water. Get the badge. Okay. So, I thought we would come back to the sandbox to do the lemon tea, but it's still telling me to exit through here and continue to town. So, let's see what happens. Let's just keep on following. Meter and activities, like, you'd think it would be that way. Nothing that way, so we have to go the other way. Okay. You're gonna need a teapot, which I'm not sure where that needs to be. Well, this is probably part of the reason you're not supposed to leave before you get it all finished. Man. Okay. Let's just keep going this way and see if we can find anything out about tea. Teleporting, we just did. Nope. Currency. Oh, there's something pointing us this way. Did I miss one? Or is it just pointing back to that one? Okay. Well, this is weird. Hmm. Hmm. Where do I go to make the lemon tea? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, inside you'll find all the instructions. Okay. Mm, make sure you're in the sandbox. Res the hot water, transfer it to your pouch. Oh, you can recycle the kettle and gain rewards. Okay. And then res the rustic teapot onto the floor of the sandbox. Okay. So we do need the sandbox. Which is not that way. Okay. Rustic teapot. Okay. There we go. Rustic teapot. Unpack the sack. Find it in your inventory. And then res onto the floor of the sandbox. And res the rustic teapot. Okay. Here we go. And then we want to res it. Okay. Touch it and choose steep. And choose H&F lemon tea. You probably don't see the whole words, but you can see most of it. The ingredients required, how long it'll take. Choose yes. As long as you... Yep, you have all the required quantities of ingredients, it says. And then it'll take 5 minutes to brew. And we can also touch the teapot. Sometimes you have to give it a minute to kick into gear. Time left, 277 seconds. So it is making our lemon tea. Whoa, what happened there? Making our lemon tea. There's been so much smoke in the air that my voice has been breaking a lot. Hmm. Okay. What shall we do while the tea is brewing? I have a bean on my feet again. Oh my god, bean. Okay. There were a couple of other places I wanted to go. And I did want to look up more of the fab free stuff. Oh, did I have... Hmm. No, dunno. Hope you're having a good Saturday, viewer. Oh, Bean. Bean has to not be only right next to my feet, but Bean has to touch my feet. Yes. With both paws. Yes. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Mm, mm. Okay. Waiting is so hard for my ADHD. So difficult. Mm, mm. Okay. Let's see here. 83 seconds left. Ooh. I do not know if I'm gonna get through this tonight. It is hot in here. Again. Goodness. It's really hard for me to wear the headset when it's hot because it makes my whole head and my ears hot. Okay, now. Okay, let's see if it's ready. Yes, finish. Cool. Yay, we earned CXP. And we now have some lemon tea. Awesome. Once you have the tea and the badge, you can right-click your teapot and choose Take to turn it to your inventory. Okay. Okay, there we go. Just waiting for that badge. Lemon tea. Now res your lemon tea. Touch it, include, choose to use. So let's come up here. Okay. Where's the lemon tea? Hmm. Okay, where was my tea? There it is. Drag it out. And then click. And then click use. There we go. And then we've gotten everything healed, which means we're at 100 for everything. So I go
Lord,
back to OC. Oh, was it? Okay. Oh, goodness, y'all. I'm gonna have to go ahead and sign off for now. It's getting super hot. And I have to do my shot for the week that we missed last week. So, oh goodness. Thank you for coming in. I'm sorry I have to go and that we still haven't finished this. But I will still save the tutorial for being on stream and I'll just do other stuff when I'm off. So thank y'all again and bye for now.